Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video, and today we have a very special guest. It's Lyric!
Hello! Oh my god, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lyric is the Trixie Mattel Impersonator with permission from her herself.
Exactly. It's, you know, I picked a good queen to impersonate. I don't have to do death drops. I don't have to do the splits. It's really easy.
First things first, we are going to glue our eyebrows down off camera, and we'll be right back and do whatever little steps we need to do, but we're going to get into Lyric, and I'm going to quiz her on just how good of a Trixie Mattel impersonator she is.
Yes. Nope.
Try, it's fine. All right, we are back. Our foundation is on. We look crazy as hell.
Yeah, I look like an egg. Now I know how she feels. She's always like, I look like a bald egg right now. I was like, yeah, now I know how you feel.
Yeah, like Caillou, the little cartoon.
Oh, Caillou. Oh my god. That brings back
Humpty
memories.
Dumpty. We can go
I'm about to fall off the couch.
Curious, what's your first plan of attack when you do Trixie Mattel makeup?
I mean, I try to nail symmetry. I think that's my first plan of attack. I know, shocking.
Why? All right, pop quiz. How many Trixie Mattel products are you using right now?
If you're counting her 4x6 to cut my cheek, this is 2 of them.
Okay.
And then I have Stacy matte lipstick. Have you ever used Stacy?
Yes.
It's amazing.
That was like the first one she released, I believe.
Yes, it was. That stuff. One, it smells like cookies. First of all, it smells so good, and it stays on forever. You can drink anything you want, and it does not come off. So yeah, this is my least favorite part of her makeup is drawing on the eyes.
Yeah. So what part do you start with first?
Well, obviously the foundation, and then I do the eye template. I try to follow step by step what she does.
Her routine, yeah, because you're doing it the way she does it.
Yeah, and it's hard. It really is, but, you know, I've been doing her makeup for, I've been doing it good for about 7 months now. It didn't always used to look like this.
I mean, I can believe it because, you mentioned this off camera, but, her makeup is actually a lot more difficult than people give it credit for.
It is. It's, you know, like she said, she goes, people that do Trixie makeup, it's either, it's half the time it's a read. Because her makeup's really difficult. And so, you know, I did her for Halloween one year, and I just became obsessed with it. And I was like, I'm going to perfect it because people do her makeup, and it looks great, but no one's exactly like cookie cutter. And I was like, I want to be cookie cutter. I want to get it perfect.
It takes a lot of work to look that weird.
You know, it really does. A lot of work and a lot of time. She's really supportive of it, which is amazing.
You're doing a favor for me, but what you should do for me again, as a favor,
yeah,
is just because I love messing with her. I'm going to send you some old photos of her from Milwaukee when she was starting out. There's an old bar she used to work at where she looked like Christina Aguilera.
Okay.
And Lady Marmalade.
Oh my god.
Her old face, show up one day in her old face. And
oh
see how
my
she reacts.
god. Yes. Can I please do that?
And have this she used to do this thing where she'd take a bob wig and roll it up to create a bun, and she put it on her forehead like a big ass bang.
Oh, like she did in her season of Drag Race?
Yes. She wore that thing out.
I know.
I remember she showed me one bang piece she had made, and she held it up like it was a baby dove. This is one of my finest creations. Really?
She was so proud of it.
She really was.
So proud. People always tell me too, they're like, oh, she just redid her classic makeup on her channel. And I got so many messages. People were like, you have to do her makeup now. You have to do that. And you know what? I don't know if I have the strength.
You know, I have to say, when she switched up, I really hardly noticed until I started seeing the floating wing. Because that's the makeup I knew her for the longest time.
Yeah. After doing her makeup for so long and watching her videos, because that's how I learned, is just watching her videos. The very first video I ever watched was her NYX video. And now, when I do her makeup, in my head, I'm like, okay, now she does this, now she does this. But it's just kind of muscle memory now.
You said the tutorial playing over and over in your mind.
It is. It's on repeat. It really is.
You just start off with, turns out, depression.
Yeah. Yeah. I ask all my people that I work with in Little Queens, and I go, at what point in the makeup do you start to feel it?
For me, it's the lips.
The lips, okay.
Honestly, because that's the thing I do last all the time in my routine. I don't know why. I just do it.
Okay.
And I know I'm about to be done, so I think the excitement comes through because the makeup stuff is done.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I get that. What's your favorite lip product?
If I had to say, honestly, I'm not saying this just because, you know, she sent it to me for free.
Because we're recording.
I actually bought like 4 of these when they came out because I loved it so much. It's actually Junebug from Trixie Cosmetics.
Okay, can I show you something? Wait, nope, I didn't bring it. But I do have Stacy.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
But Junebug, I love Junebug.
I've even cornered her and sent her several threatening DMs saying like, don't you ever discontinue this.
Right? Thank you for having me as well.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
I enjoyed your work, and you were such a trooper at DragCon when I harassed you.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I was walking around and people were like, there's James, go say hi. And I was like, all right. And then I saw you kind of like looking at me. And my friends were like, she's looking at you, go over. And I was like, all right.
Because I was trying to cook up a bit.
I know. It was so good. And you're like, you better get out of here, bitch. Trixie's my friend. Imposter.
Yeah, it's like, I know she's talked about you quite a few times to me, and like, she always shows me pictures of you, and it's just like, it's bizarre
Really?
how much she looks like me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know she loves the idea that there's someone out there that impersonates her.
Yeah. I was actually just talking to her a little bit ago, and she goes, I'm just going to start sending you my DJ sets.
It reminds me a lot of, like, there was this old series on Sci-Fi called Search for the Next Elvira.
Okay.
It didn't turn out to be the hit they hoped it would be, because when they eventually picked the girl, when they'd send her out, people could know it wasn't Elvira.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very obvious who Elvira is, and she's got a very distinct voice and everything. Whereas, like, with Trixie, I feel like if you're doing a DJ set, you probably could get away with that.
Yeah, I could, well, because it's from so far away,
Yeah.
right? And I don't think people would necessarily know. We're in Las Vegas
Yeah.
right now, and I was driving over here, and it said it was 122 degrees.
Yes.
I almost turned around.
I don't blame you.
I was like, I'm going home. This is not drag weather. But no, it's hot.
It'll only get worse.
Oh, great. That's just what I wanted to hear.
And the dressing room that you're in tonight, because Lyric is actually performing at my Barbie party tonight, it is a 30-foot walk from the dressing room outside to the venue inside. So, enjoy that.
I'll be right back. I just never come back. I just leave all my stuff here.
Well, I think we're going to take a little break and just get our busy work done, and we'll be right back. We are back!
Yes, we are.
Somehow, I'm really, far advanced than you in this.
I know. I looked over, I was like, you're almost done, and I haven't even, done my black and white liner yet. But arguably, that's the part that takes the most time.
Lyric, look at it this way, okay? I'm going to explain it to you in the simplest terms. It's not that you're slow. I'm just better at makeup than you.
Yeah. I agree.
So I'm curious, how does one become a Trixie Mattel impersonator?
Oh, God. I think it had to be a Halloween. You know, how drag usually starts for people is people do drag for Halloween. You dress up, you buy a little $30 wig on Amazon.
Yeah.
And for me, that's exactly what I did. I bought a single blonde wig on Amazon, and I bought this little go-go 60s dress, and I put on makeup. I wouldn't say it's good makeup. And I will say, you couldn't tell me anything.
Oh, I bet you were
I thought I was the hottest thing in West Hollywood. That's where it started. It started on Halloween. And then I just became obsessed with perfecting it, because people do her makeup all the time, and people try to do it, and it's really hard. And there are a lot of people that absolutely do an amazing job at it. But I wanted to be the best at it. So I just kept practicing, and here we are.
You wanted to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Exactly. Gotta catch them all.
How about we do a little lightning round of questions?
You know what? Bring it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What's Trixie's real first name?
Cher. No, it's Brian, of course.
Yeah, it's
Brian. Brian.
Like, when you name Brian, you must do something. So...
That was right?
Yeah, that's right. You were right.
Okay. Oh for one. One. No.
Now, a lot of Drag Race queens have these. What is Trixie's BFA in?
Musical theater. Next question.
Sure. What is the color code for her favorite shade of blonde?
613.
Yes.
Oh my god, I am a Trixie impersonator. I was like, I hope it's 613, otherwise I need to get more wigs made.
What is her social security number? I'm asking for myself. Oh, yeah? And her credit card number?
I'm working on that.
Okay.
We're working on it.
We'll get the security code and then we can go from there. So tell me, Lyric, How has Trixie changed your life?
So,
Oh shit, there's actually a story to that?
yeah,
I was just asking to be a jerk. Oh my
there
gosh.
is. So, I actually discovered Trixie during COVID. And I never really I look crazy right now. I never understood, because I saw her at DragCon the year that she wrote it on the lipstick.
Yeah.
And her line was like 5 hours long or something crazy like that. And I looked at it and I was just like, I also at this time I was new to Drag Race. I was new to like drag queens. And look at me now. And and I looked at it and I was like, I don't get it. And I stumbled upon her YouTube channel and I watched it, and it made me laugh, and it brought me out of like such a dark place, and it just made me genuinely really happy. And so that's why I did her for Halloween. She's just so funny and she's so sweet. And I met her for the very first time. I was in WeHo with some friends. I was on Instagram and I was going through the stories, and she shared a story. She was at Pump. Also, rest in peace, Pump. We had our food, we had our drinks, and I dropped my food and I go, we have to go. We have to go right now. And all my friends were like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, Trixie's across the street. We have to go. We have to go right now. And we're like, everyone's like, okay, we'll go. And she was sitting over there with Lisa and David. Hi, David. And Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her crowd.
And I went over to her, and like I didn't want to like bother her, and she knew that I had her eyes on my arm, and like in her peripheral vision I just kind of stood there and I was like, and she got up and she gave me a hug and she was so sweet, and she took a picture with me, and I think that was the pivotal moment for me where I was like, I have to just stick with this. Like, she's so nice, she's so sweet.
Now I must ask,
Okay.
of all of Trixie's friends, who is the prettiest?
You.
Okay, good. You got the answer right. I mean, acceptable seconds would have been like Juno Birch or...
Oh my god, Juno. Yes, that's happening. Okay, I've never actually done makeup in Vegas before. We are inside in a very well air-conditioned house. Thank you. And it is so hot. So hot.
And you're from LA, so like, you should be used to the heat.
Oh my god, I'm gonna bring like 3 of these Power Puffs with me tonight because... and I forgot my fan at home. Not it.
Yeah, we're in front of the garden tonight, and I remember one brunch where the air conditioner kicked out, and it was like, the 3-degree weather. So you're just like, okay, I am going to die today.
Jail. I would walk out.
I thought about it. I was just like, I could walk out. Like, this seems like
deadass.
justified to walk out. It's like 113 out. Like, I should walk out.
Absolutely. Like I said, I was driving here today, and my car said 122, and I didn't. I wanted to turn around.
So what we're going to do here is I'm going to do my finishing touches, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. This is the final result. Oh my god, Trixie Mattel is here.
Oh my god, thank you so much for having me. How did I end up here?
I do not know. I thought you were in LA.
God, I was supposed to be in Palm Springs.
Really?
Yeah. We're not too far.
What's the significance in Palm Springs again? Did you have something like a hotel or something?
Yes,
around?
the Trixie Motel. Thank you.
Fascinating.
I hope to one-day get a reservation.
I know. We're sold out. We're booked and blessed. Booked and blessed.
Of course, this is Lyric, the Trixie Impersonator. And look at it. Like, it is frightening.
Is it shocking?
I know you probably don't like to hear the word frightening when you're in drag, but it's...
We use frightening in this as a term of endearment.
Yes! I think it is really, really good.
Is it good?
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to go on a limb here and say it might actually be better than the real thing.
Oh. I mean...
Where can everyone find you?
Everybody can find me on Instagram at Landon and Lyric. That's the only social media I'm on. Landon and Lyric, #1 Trixie Mattel Impersonator. I'm the one with all the Trixie shit on her wall, so...
Ah, thank you. I have one more pop quiz question, just for the road.
Yes.
On what side of Trixie's chest is that horrid mole?
I think it's on her left, and it's a birthmark. I think, right?
I think so, yeah. I honestly don't
It's
know
on her left side.
Yeah, I think so. Do you actually put that on your body just...
Yeah, I do. I take a little bit of like eyeshadow, just dab it on there. Wouldn't you gag if I pulled my top down and there was a little...
There was a birthmark?
A little birthmark there?
I'm like, that's fierce. You know what? Work. I think I've tortured you enough. We have to go into a gig now. So,
Yes.
folks, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.
Goodbye.
Now hit the outro. Click here and watch what I wore on the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 8. Or see me try out makeup from Kimchi Chic Beauty. Come on, click it, you know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll make a clone of you and make you do DJ sets. So click it!